All right, so moving on to our next game. It is Astro Fighter in 1979. I'm seeing a theme here. Let's shoot stuff.
Maybe.
All right, checking out the artwork. Here's the advertisement flyer. Astro Fighter. Exciting space game will keep you on the tips of your toes. Who's this by? There's nothing on the advertisement flyer that's jumping out at me. Pat P. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is our first Data East game.
Oh.
Everyone knows Data East, right? They made
Eh.
the... Deh. There's the arcade
I
cabinet.
recognize the logo, yes.
Oh,
look,
yeah.
Button controls, like actual button controls, like the other one.
Look at the 1-2 player. One
Yeah,
player's pushing.
Looks like they're pushing on them.
All right, so we just got left and right missile, easy peasy. And it looks like, again, this is one game that is, or one controller. So we'll get the colorful commentary by Jose.
Whoa, that is bright.
This is the operator manual for Astro Fighter. Okay, Sega Gremlin is what we're seeing here. So again, this can probably have one developer, and what the one developer does is they distribute around the world. That is then published by different people. So I want to know who did this. It looks like Gremlin may have been the developer, and then Sega published it in different places, and then Data East published it in other places.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we going to get any information about the game? I always try to look for a story. They're hard to find in 1979. Is there a story? Nowadays, everything has a story. Oh, here we go. Game concept. And by the way, game concept is what the developers called it back in the day when they were about to make a game and they were about to pitch it. Like if I was the developer for Atari and I came up to the bigwigs and said, I got a game, I would show them my game concept. Astro Fighter is a 1 or 2 player game of space adventure. No, it's not. 2 players may take turns competing for high score. Players' warship faces meteor showers, 4 lines of enemy defense forces in an effort to reach the master and destroy it. Besides the challenges to fighting ability, the player's warship has an expendable supply of fuel that must last through the fight with the master. 2-player controls are provided. Joystick enables the player to maneuver their warship from side to side, and a missile firing button. So this has more to it. It's got different modes, it sounds like, but I kind of feel like the concept is the idea, and I wonder if it's going to play out. In the chat, we got Casey Club Kirby who says he wrote the game concept documents when he went to school for making games. So we still use the term game concept now, making video games. All right, so that was the manual giving us some idea of what Astro Fighter is. We got additional versions, Astro Combat or Astro Fire. Those are just clones of this one. So here we go. This is November 1979, playing Astro Fighter in the arcade. Developed by Data East, the very first. All right, everybody take notes. There it is, the master. It's got to be the big red one at the bottom, right?
Memorize it.
All right, quick translate. Oh, he's blowing it up.
It says Astro Fighter. Now it just says Astro.
All right, here we go. Let's put a coin in. Push player select button. Oh, we want 2. So I'm putting 2 coins in. Can you push start on yours? Does yours allow the start?
Let's see.
Oh, it did. So he did push player 2. Let's see if we got... So I'm at player 1. Here's me moving. I'm moving. I'm shooting. We do not have sound. Either sound's not being emulated. And at this time, if the sound wasn't being sent through the PCB and instead the arcade cabinet, a lot of these games won't be emulating the sound because you can't emulate the hardware from the cabinet. Or it's very difficult to do. You need a simulator to do that.
Excuses.
So this is our second vertical shooter, at least giving me the feeling of it. I'm moving. I'm only able to move left and right, but I am getting ships that appear on the screen coming from the top, and we got the starfield behind us. We had a very old black and white one that blew me away. I couldn't believe there was a vertical shooter in early '79. So this is November. We're nearing the end of the year, and it's really fun. It's plays similar to what we've seen before. What I want to I can dodge that one. Okay, let's see if you have the control of your joystick. Does yours move left and right?
Nope.
Oh, okay. So we have 2 coin slots, which is deceiving, and then a button for second player, but there is no second joystick. So it's still me controlling. Do I get any points? Yes. These are all the measly ones. And if you look at the top row, it's showing me where I am. So I am in the loser blue mode until I get all of them. Then I work my way up, and I think it's going to go from right to left until I get to the master. So that would be, I think, the first time we've seen a progression where they're showing us on screen. And I blew it up. They're showing us on screen where we are. So you notice I'm at the purple mode, and then I'm going to move from the purple to the green guys. Which for any hardcore,
going from right to left though.
That would possibly be because Data East was programmed in Japan.
I would say Japan, yeah.
Yeah. We still have no sound effects, so you don't adjust your knobs. It'll make us sound louder. Oh, it's speeding up. So it's doing the Space Invaders thing. They're moving quicker and quicker.
Oh, and I noticed that you're moving up as well.
I can't move down. It's moving me closer to the top.
I was going to say it's moving you closer. I guess maybe that's part of the challenge. That's the way of increasing the challenge, is moving you closer. Farther.
You got to be.
Screen.
I got to be quick. If you look at the top, there's a red bar. That's my fuel. When the fuel runs out, the game's over. So I'm trying to not only just shoot and play against them, but yeah. See, I'm already low on fuel. It looks like. Will I get past? I don't think so.
Everything off. Nope. Oh. So how would one get to the master?
You would have to. You notice that whenever I was playing, it picked the color, like I'm on red or purple. I have to shoot all the purple, kill all the purple before they go past the screen, because if they do, they give us a whole new set. Yeah. So I have to be spot on, and I could definitely see people wanting to play this as an alternative to Space Invaders.
Yeah, it's a slightly different challenge.
Oh, I still only have one shot each time.
Speed run. Okay,
so I give that game props for the ideas it introduces, but it's still pretty much a shooter. So Jose is my guest. What would you give it out of 5 stars?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's not a terrible game, that's for sure. And the differences in the challenges were pretty cool, I thought. I hadn't seen anything do that yet. So I stay with maybe 3.5 or 4 stars.
Okay, I can bump it to 4 if you're comfortable with that.
That's fine.
4 stars for Astro Fighter. That was our first Data East game, too. They're big. You'll hear that name coming up later.